Hi there, my name is Ed Tang from Amberwood Barbecue in Stittsville, Ontario. We're here at the Gloucester Fair at the Canadian CBA Smoke to the Bones Championship. What I have here is a piece of pork butt, about 8 pounds. It's been cooking the smoker with some hardwood, some hickory chips for about 12 hours. It's reached the ideal temperature now of 190 degrees. And right now we're going to foil it up, put it in, and we're going to pull it in about another half hour or so. Right, let's get this thing put in. Start to pull apart. Nice and tender.
It's already tender.
Look at that. So we're going to foil it up, let it rest for a little while.
Why do you let it rest?
Well, we want the juices to even out. It's nice and tender, and now we're going to throw it in the cooler.
How long does it rest?
We're going to rest for about half hour to an hour. And at that time, we're just going to take a set of forks, just going to pull it apart, nice and soft, nice and gentle, and make yourself a beautiful pulled pork sandwich.
How can people at home improve their barbecue?
Well, the thing is that low and slow is a great way to go. It takes a little time, takes a little patience, but what you get out of it is a beautiful tender piece of meat that has been cooked over indirect heat. You get this wonderful wood flavor, whether it be some hickory, mesquite, or apple wood, depending on the type of meat it is. Here at the contest, we have different types of turn-ins. So we've got some ribs, some chicken, and a beef brisket. Beef brisket's another long one. That's a 14-hour cook. And just wonderful food when it comes out. And hope next year you come, enjoy, walk around, because it's a beautiful event. We've got a lot of pro teams here that last year's my first year. I learned a lot from these guys, and if you walk around, we're all a friendly bunch of people. We'd love to talk barbecue with you.
Great. Thank you very much for being on Omnivores Ottawa.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Danielle Domovsky. I'm Diva Q Barbecue. I'm the pit master for our team. Today I'm going to show you how to prep some ribs. This is a basic rack of ribs, and on the back you can see there is this lovely sinewy stuff that tastes horrible, and it's called the membrane. So what I'm going to show you today is how to improve your ribs to get a decent rib. First thing you're going to do is grab a dry paper towel, and you're going to go underneath, and as you can see, there's the membrane. What you want to do is just take your paper towel, tuck under just a wee bit, and then work it through with your fingers all the way to the end of another bone. This stuff tastes about as good as shoe leather, so you don't want to be eating it. But what you do want to do is you want to rip it off your ribs before you put them on the grill or season them. Because if you try to season these ribs right now, the ribs aren't going to get penetration of the spices. So as you can see, nasty, nasty stuff. You could probably tow a boat with that because it tastes so horrible. Now, once you get it all just about off, as you can see, it's tough. It is a tough membrane to get off. You want to season lightly. Now you can do a couple things with your seasoning. You can use olive oil to hold your seasoning on, or you could do what we did, was we just put it on a wet rib. We use Nickelbrook beer as our base agent to hold our rub on. And then we put a light seasoning, and we won't tell you what our seasoning is, but it's good. We like it. We're very happy about it. And then from here, they would go on a 225-degree grill. Please, for the love of God, do not boil your ribs before you put them on the grill. There's a reason for that. Fat equals flavor. Obviously, I have a lot of flavor. So, fat equals flavor. Just remember that. After you put them on the grill at 225, you're going to run them for about 2 to 3 hours. And you're going to put them bone side down.
Indirect heat?
Indirect heat. What happens is these bones actually act as a bit of a heat shield so that your meat doesn't get overdone. So after you run them for between 2 and 3 hours, what you're going to do is you're going to take a piece of foil, just like you would wrapping a present. You're going to put them meat side down, and you're going to use either a beer or an apple juice. We recommend Nickelbrook Apple Pilsner. And you're going to actually put in about half a cup underneath, and possibly some brown sugar and also some honey. That'll help sweeten up your ribs and also tenderize them. After an hour in the foil, wrapped like a little package on your grill on indirect heat at 225, you're going to then take them out of the foil. When you put them back on the grill, you're actually going to put them back on bone side down. What that'll do is help tenderize or help bring together the proteins, because you've now tenderized them so much that you may not even be able to cut them. After you take them to that point, I would suggest you glaze them only in the last 5 to 10 minutes of time. Any earlier than that, the sugars will caramelize too much within your barbecue sauce and you'll end up with a burnt rib, something that doesn't taste very good. So I hope these tips have helped you. Thanks for coming out today at the, let's see, Smoke to the Bone competition in Ottawa, Ontario.
Thank you very much.